Hey buddy, what are you doing? You're not adding anything to this. You're just pointing at me. You're just looking. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, I done did this video about 5 months ago, and I watched it, and I took it down. I deleted it actually because one, I feel like I could do better, and two, it was very lazy how I did it. Like, I was talking about how reaction videos are lazy, and my deliverance to that video was very lazy in itself. So I'm going to just do this again, just so I can basically give you a better approach. Okay, I've always said this before, and that reaction videos are one of the easiest and the laziest content. And the reason why I say that is because you don't really have to honestly, you don't really have to show your face. You don't really have to give out content. Hell, half of the ones I've seen is just like, there's some dude, he's in a square and he don't talk for like 5 minutes. And like the video is going on, he don't give no insight, he don't give his take, he don't give his go. The most he go is, I agree with that. You know what? He's speaking facts. You know what? He's speaking facts. You know what? That person is telling the truth. You know what? He's standing on business. And then go for like another 5-10 minutes. I done seen that so many times, and it's getting worse. It started, to me, for one, I always thought reaction videos were lazy because it's the easiest thing to get into, right? Now, I understand not a lot of people have talent, so, you know, and a lot of people just want to just make YouTube just to be on YouTube. But I also realize that you don't have to do much for reaction videos, just react. So in itself, reaction videos are lazy. But do I think all reaction videos are lazy? No. The people that, you know, give their insight, like Abin and Priest, mediocre tutorials, reviews, and anybody that just like, you give your intake or you give your side of it and you give your thoughts, because people do come in and give your thoughts. I've done it on my show because it's just like, when I do the after party with B, I don't want to just let the video play. Now, there's sometimes where it's just like, it's good, I let it ride, but after a while, I will stop it, and then me and B, you know, we'll talk about this shit, because again, I want you to come for me. I don't want you to come for the video. If you want to come for the video, I would just direct you to the video. But if you're coming to me, you want to know my thoughts and ideas about a certain video I am reacting to, which is why I think reaction videos. The first reaction videos I ever seen was for 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Obviously, they didn't see the video, but you saw the people looking at 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And then the second one was Mr. Hands. So it was a very niche generation. It was a genre at first on YouTube, where it's just people just reacting to things. Now, the ones I always give a slight for is the one for video games, when like they do trailers, because actually you get a lot of wrestlers for some reason, because that's their legitimate, because sometimes they're watching it live, so you get their live reactions to things. And 2, it's one of the most legitimate things because a lot of these people are fans and they're excited about this shit. So a lot of this stuff is like very natural, and when it comes to this shit. So if you do like those, if you ever watch Ragged Knowledge, and he has a compilation of people doing like watching it, Nintendo Directs, and let's say Smash Reveal comes on, they're legitimately excited, and like you're looking at fans legitimately want to play the game. Maximilian, when he was doing Final Fantasy, he was doing Smash 4, and one of his biggest videos, him reacting to Cloud on Final Fantasy 7, that was a natural reaction. Okay, those are natural reactions. That's fine. Wrestlers, when it comes to the Royal Rumble and your favorite wrestler comes out, like when Edge came out and people just started reacting and crying, that's fine. That's fine. But it's somewhere, it's just like, I've seen people just don't say shit. And I mean, and there's a couple of them, they're like in 100,000s too. It's just like, they don't say a damn thing. And then they just let the videos. I just watched a video where it's just like, he got this from another YouTuber, and he said like 1 or 2 things, and they just let the video ride. And I was like, why are we coming to you? Well, I might as well go to her. Like, the man didn't give not one insight. And this is what I mean. And I don't please do not take this out of jealousy. It's not jealousy. It's just, but it's just like, what am I coming to you for? It's like, I've seen, like, if you indulge in a lot of red pill content, some of the red pillers, they do it too. But again, there's a lot of people that do it well, and there's a lot of people that don't do it well at all. And a lot of them get confused. And it's just like, Kevin Samuels, like, people used to, that's why Kevin Samuels, I'm trying not to jump ahead. This is why, like, Kevin Samuels, when he was alive and people tried to, like, react to his stuff and all that other stuff, he used to take the shit down, because a lot of them was just stealing his content. Now, also, I understand fair use, and I understand how fair use is protected. But I also understand, like, when you're just plain up stealing content, regardless if it's fair use or not. Some of y'all are like, y'all throw that around, but you really not giving no insight. Or, like, you're just, oh, well, that's really good. Especially, and I'm not naming names, but a lot of y'all that, like, y'all take a lot of Corey Holcomb shit. And y'all take a lot of Corey Holcomb shit, and y'all just, it's not just one channel, it's a bunch of channels, excuse me, that just takes a lot of Corey Holcomb stuff, and y'all don't say nothing. And I understand, but it's just like, why would I come to you when I could just go to Corey Holcomb? And this is what I'm saying. It's just like, what am I coming to you for if I could just go to Corey Holcomb? Because you're not the only one doing this. There's like 10 other people, especially if you're in the red pill content. I see 10 other people with like the same videos, and they giving their own, and they give their insight or not. I've seen people with the same videos breaking it down. Some of them, they break it down in the same spots. So it's obviously, it's not as niche as you think, and it's just really lazy. Now, granted, as someone that has an associate's degree, man, I went to school for film. I understand, like, making skits is not easy. I tell people all this time, like, people think like for the people that do make skits and all that other stuff, people that do all the work, even doing the podcast, that stuff is not easy. There's a lot of setup, there's a lot of sound equipment. You got to make sure your sound is right. You got to make sure your camera's right. You got to make sure everything is right. You got to make sure the lighting's right. You got to make sure the audio's right. Like, a lot of that, it takes a lot for this right here. I'm not saying this is hard work what I'm doing right now. All I had to do is make sure my camera, excuse me, I'm not even on camera. All I had to do is make sure my microphone is right. When I was, earlier shit, all I was doing was walking around my cell phone, giving my thoughts on the page, because that was easy. I can admit that this is easy because all I'm doing is giving my thoughts. That's all this is. But at least it's like, you're at least giving your own content. You're not stealing other people's content, in my opinion. Now, again, I understand fair use, but some of y'all are just straight stealing content. You may put your face in there. You may, put some music in the background and all that stuff. But a lot of y'all are stealing content. And this is why, like, I don't want to make it worse, because, like I said, I understand, like, on the other side, making skits, some of that shit is just fucking difficult, especially if you're dealing with people and then you've written for most of it. Which is why you see a lot of most TikTokers or YouTubers, they do skits, they do them by themselves, because getting people to do one thing is aggravating. With it, trust me, when I was, especially like a lot of my, because if you look at my other page where I was used to doing reviews, I haven't done a review in a while, but I haven't done my podcast either in a while. But when I was doing my podcast, sometimes I would get, if you take film, like something is like a little bit of cutscene or something like that, and then you spend, that's not stealing content, obviously. That's what news people do. That's what the people on First Take do. Make sure you get context, you let them know what we're talking about. That's fine. I tell people even that's fine. But just straight stealing someone's content, you're not saying nothing for like 5 minutes, and then people forget that you even talking about this. It's just like, why am I coming to you? I'm repeating myself now, but I just wanted to get that. I just wanted to get that out. I feel like something is about to be done with that, because it's just like, I think they was, I don't know, they was trying to do that now when it comes to reaction videos, because like I said, reaction videos are kind of hard to decipher, because I know a lot of people could say fair use, but you could tell it's not for the people that's actually doing it the correct way. It's for the people that are literally stealing content. And I'm gonna say stealing content because that's what you're doing. You're stealing content. A lot of y'all are stealing content, especially since y'all don't really have no much content of your own. You're just stealing a lot of people's content. I mean, you're making money off of it, so you do what you got to do. But in conclusion, I do think there's gonna be some way, somehow. People are just it's gonna be different. But I stand on what I said about reaction videos. They're some of the laziest from, and trust me. Like, I don't know if it's going to get any better or worse, but I know it's going to do something. But that's just my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. Till then, my name is Skin Fly, and I'm out. Peace.